Hey, how's it going, guys? Before we get into this video, I just want to let you guys know quickly, a lot of you have been asking us to do videos covering Nintendo Switch deals, news, everything like that, so we opened up a new channel, creatively titled Switch Cross. You can check that out. A couple of videos are uploaded, and we'll try to be as consistent as possible on that channel. But with that being said, on to the video. Give it up to Sony and the PlayStation Store. One huge PlayStation Store sale is running in the spring sale, and now they're running another sale concurrently with the spring sale, with the Big in Japan sale. A lot of great Japanese games are discounted as a part of this sale, and I want to take you guys through it. Do keep in mind that the spring sale is going to be ending on April 28th, so you have time to take advantage of that. Typically, Sony doesn't concurrently run two major sales, so this is kind of a first, and hey, with everybody being in lockdown, I guess this is a pretty cool thing for them to do. If you have some disposable income and you want to pick up some great games on the cheap, you can do so right now. So I'll take you guys through some of the great deals available. Right off the bat, I see .hack GU last recode at its lowest price ever at $13. Typically goes for $50 as listed. This is a fantastic collection of PlayStation 2 JRPGs, originally released episodically, which was kind of lame back in the day, where they would release every game at a $40 or $50 price point. I remember buying each game. It was kind of hurtful on the wallet, but I really enjoyed the games. Gameplay is great. Story is very interesting. I think with .hack GU, really the most captivating element is the storytelling, and the story is incredibly engrossing. Characters are great, and there's a lot of nuances and depth to the game that I thought was really great. At $13, it's a pretty good pickup right now. AI The Somnium Files is also seeing a steep discount. That is 50% off, down to $30. Would highly recommend that if you are into story-driven games such as Danganronpa, 999, the Zero Escape series. Those games really draw comparisons to AI The Somnium Files. Light on the gameplay, however, evocative and engrossing storytelling in this one as well, even more so than .hack, definitely. And at $30, still a little bit on the pricey side, but given it's a relatively recent release coming out back in like September, I do think it's a pretty good buy right now. You've got Atelier Dust Trilogy Deluxe Pack. Not a steep discount on this one, just 20% off to $72. Do keep in mind it's 3 games, so a little bit more understanding of it being so expensive, but nonetheless you might want to wait on a steeper discount for that one. I see BlazBlue Central Fiction, that is down to $17.99. Really good fighting game there. BlazBlue is one of those fighters that, objectively speaking, is really good, but personally speaking, it's one that I really was able to get into. I'm a big fan of the art style, the Guilty Gear-like look to the game. That's got it going on, and at $18, I do think Central Fiction is a pretty good buy. Danganronpa, I just mentioned that a second ago. Danganronpa 1 and 2 Reload, that is down to $20. Fantastic. I would highly recommend that if you really want to get into these story-driven games that I've been talking about for so long, these visual novel-like experiences. Danganronpa is a great place to start. It's a very thrilling experience that I don't want to get into too many of the specifics because spoiler alert, but essentially, you're stuck in a school, you're forced to play this killing game, and I really can't do the story justice, but play it for 30 to 45 minutes, and I guarantee you, within that time frame, you're gonna get hooked on the game, and you're gonna really enjoy it until the end. Just a lot of plot twists, a lot of twists and turns, and that game is just fantastic. Also want to note that Catherine Full Body Edition is down to $30. Kind of wish that it was a little bit cheaper. I also thought that Catherine Full Body launched at a kind of a high price point at $60. At $30, it's definitely a lot more palatable. Catherine's an excellent game, very story-driven on this end as well, but does have some very interesting puzzle-based gameplay, so that is another good element of the title. And Full Body does add quite a bit of additional content. It adds another girl for another route, so it's a lot more than your typical remaster or even definitive edition or anything like that. It's a legitimate and new experience that is being offered in Full Body. $30 for it. It's a relatively short game, so just bear that in mind, but I would say it's filled with quality. Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, and Rondo of Blood, that is down to $9. Symphony of the Night is an iconic game, and Rondo of the Blood is a very good game as well. If you want some old school Castlevania experience, that is definitely a great pickup right now. Do want to add the Devil May Cry HD Collection and a 4 Special Edition bundle. That is down to $22.49. Alternatively, you can pick up the Devil May Cry HD Collection for $14.99 and the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition for $7.49. So in actuality, the collection with both of them is a penny more expensive than buying them separately. Figure that one out. That seems to be a reoccurring trend on some of these bundles, and you gotta pay attention to that when you think you're saving a little bit of money, and you're actually not. Nonetheless, and Devil May Cry 5 Deluxe Edition is down to $24.99. That is with the red orbs. That's a little bit more expensive than it typically goes for, but do keep in mind it's the Deluxe Edition, so it does have some additional stuff on top of the base game. A lot of the Dragon Ball games are on sale. Xenoverse is down to $7.99. Xenoverse in the Season Pass is down to $12.99. Xenoverse 2, $8.99. And then the Xenoverse Super Bundle is $12.74, so you can check that out. Dragon Quest Builders and Builders 2 are at the same price. I would just check out Builders 2 if you're interested. That's down to $36. Alternatively, the Digital Deluxe Edition is down to $48. Dragon Quest Heroes is $30. Dragon Quest 11 Digital Edition of Light is $30. That's a really good buy. Excellent JRPG if you want a JRPG in the traditional sense with the traditional battle system. I know some of you guys might be getting a little bit tired of all of the nuanced gameplay in a game like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think you might be in the minority, but nonetheless, if you want a turn-based JRPG, DQ11 is a really good one. Dragon's Crown Pro is seeing a steep discount. This is actually kind of surprising. It is down to just $6.99. Might be the best deal in this entire sale. $6.99 for Dragon's Crown Pro is excellent. Vanillaware is an awesome studio. Dragon's Crown is excellent. Now, Vanillaware, I'm promoting this game. Can you get me that Muramasa the Demon Blade on the PlayStation 4 or some other platforms outside of the Nintendo Wii and Vita? I would be greatly appreciative of that. I think sooner rather than later that will end up happening. Nonetheless, DQ Pro for $6.99 is a great buy. I should say Dragon Crown Pro for $6.99 is a fantastic buy. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, $9.89. A game that originally released on last generation platforms with some technical handcuffs. However, it was always an excellent game. When it was ported to PC and people saw the game played with its technical restrictions removed, we were impressed, and then it came to PS4 and it runs really well on here as well. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is an excellent game, a challenging game, but a very, very good one, and at $9.89, a great buy. Obviously, would it be a Japan sale if the Final Fantasy games were not on sale? Final Fantasy 9 Digital Edition, $10.49. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, $9.99. Type 0 is a little bit of an underrated game. Now, everybody and their mother bought that game back in like 2015 because it came with that little episode Duske demo, and they charged $60 for Type 0 HD, and that was originally a PlayStation Portable game, so that was a little bit funny. But much like Crackdown and the Halo 3 beta, Final Fantasy Type 0 was a good game in its own right that kind of got swept under the rug because everybody was so busy with the episode Duske demo. Nonetheless, for $9.99, a much more palatable price point, and I would highly recommend it if you are looking to flesh out that Final Fantasy experience. Final Fantasy VII, the OG version, down to $7.99. You can check that out, but I would highly recommend you to pick up the remake. Final Fantasy VIII Remastered is down to $9.99. Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remastered is down to $12.49. And one of my favorites, Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, $24.99. Final Fantasy XII is one of those games that has really aged like fine wine. I remember when FF12 originally came out back in 06, there was really a mixed reception to the game just because I think the battle system turned off a lot of people. It played more so like an MMO, but over the years, I feel like there's been this reception towards Final Fantasy XII that's evolved, and people look back at it as one of the better Final Fantasy games. I really enjoyed 12. I always enjoyed the game, and the Zodiac Age does add some improvements as well, so definitely a good buy there. A lot of the Mega Man games are on sale as well. You've got Mega Man 30th Anniversary Bundle. That's $40.19, but that gets you a lot of stuff, I should say. Mega Man 11 down to $14.99. Mega Man Legacy Collection, $5.99. Legacy Collection 2, $9.99. X Legacy Collection, $9.99. X Legacy Collection 1 and 2 is $19.99. Another case where if you buy the Legacy Collections of X's separately, you'll get the game for cheaper than actually buying the bundle. Figure that one out, but some good stuff there. Hey, a big franchise in Japan as well, Naruto. All the Naruto games are discounted. You've got the Storm games. You can get Road to Boruto for $24.99. That includes the base game as well as the DLC. Storm Legacy is $34.99. That's probably what I would end up getting if you want to get all the games. That includes Storm 1, 2, 3, and then you also get Storm 4, Road to Boruto, so a lot of good stuff there. And Storm 2 and 3 are excellent games. Storm 1 not as good, just because the campaign mode wasn't quite that good in Storm 1, but Storm 2 and 3 are fantastic, and they follow the anime series to a T, so that's really great. I should say with Storm 3, they do go off the rails a little bit as far as the anime is concerned, because the anime wasn't finished back then. So they had to do their own thing. And Storm 4, they just take the anime and heighten it so much. There are some crazy moments that you will never see in the anime, but hey, that makes it even cooler. You've got Persona 3, Dancing in Moonlight, Dancing in Starlight, and the Endless Night Collection all discounted. Endless Night Collection is $22. That is definitely what you should be picking up if you want that. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy is down to $15. That is a great buy. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, you know that's one of my favorite Japanese RPGs. $20 for that is excellent. Great cast of characters there. there. Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 are discounted $24 for 1, $28 for 2. Fantastic JRPGs with a lot of longevity, a lot of content, great storytelling there. Trails of Cold Steel 3 is also out right now, and Trails of Cold Steel 4 should be coming out later this year. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is down to just $12.89. Fantastic buy on that. You can also get Valkyria Chronicles 1 remastered for $8, and then the bundle for $18. That includes Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4, so good stuff there. Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami 2 are both discounted, and then you do have the Zero Escape games on sale as well. So that's a quick overview of all of the deals that are available. A lot more are available right now, and do remember that this is running in conjunction with the spring sale. The spring sale will be ending on the 28th, and this sale will be running until May 8th, so we'll definitely be doing videos taking a look at both of the sales more in depth. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.